I didn't raise you to speak to a woman that way. Seriously, you just had to call her obese and talk about her hair and nails like that? Mom, how many people know about that? Practically the entire town. I mean, your mother-in-law cried about it to everyone after your wife told her just how horrible of a person you actually were. My phone was getting spammed with more random messages about the incident until finally, Sarah messaged, "We need to talk, family meeting." I walked into my own living room to find both families assembled like judge and jury. "You got some nerve showing up here," my father-in-law growled. My own brother shook his head. "Man, even I can't defend you on this one." My mother-in-law stood up, making appointments to fix her. "Who do you think you are?" I opened my mouth to explain, but everyone just started yelling at once. "It's for a cat," I finally shouted over the noise. Dead silence. "What?" my wife whispered. "I got you a cat for our anniversary." "She's in my office." I ran down the hall and came back carrying Princess. This enormous Persian cat looked like a matted bowling ball with legs. She wheezed with every breath. "I've been hiding her for 3 weeks to surprise you." I held up the disaster of an animal. "She started out small, but she just keeps eating and growing. Look at her." The cat's fur was so matted you couldn't see her face. Her claws clicked on the hardwood floor like tiny knives. I pulled out my phone and showed them the appointment confirmation from the pet groomer. Then I played the voicemail on speaker. "Hi, just confirming Princess's grooming appointment for Tuesday at 2. I showed them the receipt. $800 for a purebred Persian. Then I led everyone to my office. The leather chair was shredded. Cat hair covered everything. The keyboard was buried under fur. I wanted to get her groomed before giving her to you as a surprise. My wife stared at the wheezing furball. "You got me a cat?" I looked at my sister-in-law. "So I'm a 3 out of 10? Everyone's faces dimmed, eyes suddenly avoiding mine. My wife stepped forward. "Honey, don't be mad at them. It was my fault for telling them all these lies without talking to you first. I honestly thought you were talking about me," my wife said, tears in her eyes. I smiled. "My love, you're perfect as you are." I picked up the wheezing furball, walked over to my wife and placed Princess in her arms. "Happy anniversary."